What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and this is the last game of the WCW Throwdown. All good things must come to an end, and unfortunately, this is it for me right now. I got a game against James Nelson and his Dwarf army. He has a shooting slash combat Dwarf army, and we're at the last round. I got a tie, or I'm sorry, a very small loss, but there was like a tie, big loss, big loss. I'm way at the bottom tables. My brother's actually, I think, in the top 5 tables, though. He's doing really well. He's playing actually the opponent I played in the first round. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play James. I'm telling James, listen, man, we're both on the bottom. I don't give a fuck. Let's just play and have fun. So he's like, let's do it. Let's just fuck each other up. And I was like, all right, great. So we're going to go over what I brought today. This is my overview of my army. Basically, you kind of get a see of everything. Excuse me. I got a unit of Goblin Wolf Riders. I got my second unit of Goblin Wolf Riders with a fake chicken head as just a regular Goblin Wolf Rider. I got my 6 trolls coming out of the cave. I should have turned the lights on. There's actually lights inside that cave. Over here I got my Goblin Chariot, and then I have a guy that we're just going to ignore at the moment. He just has a very pretty banner. Over here I got my Mangler Squig and King Koopa. I got a unit of 20, look at that, I can't even say the word right, 28 Savage Orc Biggins with a big stab up, full command, and then they have the 3 characters in the front. It's a Black Orc Lord with Crown of Command, as well as a 5-up board and Sword of Swift Slaying. I got my Mork's War Banner standing right next to him. It's the Savage Orc boss holding onto the banner that gives everybody a magic resistance, as well as turns off all magic items touching the base. And then I have Dr. Zoidberg, aka Krang, the level 4 shaman with a lucky shrunken head and fencer blades. Over here I got my 20 Night Goblins with bows. Also I have a Goblin Shaman level 2. Over here I got my 2 Doom Divers hiding inside of some trees. I got my Arachnarok Trusty Spider next to the Goblin Spear Chucker. Now, I'm actually surprised all 5 games the Goblin Spear Chucker didn't blow himself up. He actually was a distraction for most units, or most armies. They went to go kill him, and I'm like, whatever, he's 35 points. Over here I got a Goblin Chariot, and that's it. We're going to go over magic. I hate when every time I pull this out, the reason, if you guys watch my videos and I can't figure out what they are, it's because they pop up sideways sometimes, and then it's smaller print, so I can't see it until I change it and reverse it when I'm in the editing process. But it looks like I got the Foot of Gork. Here we go. Fist of Gork, and I cannot tell what the other one is. It might be the Hand of Gork. Over here I got Sneaky Stabbing and the Gift of the Spider God. Thank God, I like that spell. And basically this is how we're going to go ahead and play. There's on the right, you can see this is actually a ladder that our wrestlers are going on, and every time we kill a unit, we go up one step up the ladder. Anytime we win combat, we're going up a step on the ladder. Anytime we cause a panic check, they're going to go up a step on the ladder. So there's a lot of ways of getting up the ladder, and then there's also ways to get knocked down. This is how I kind of bunch my guys up. I put everybody on the right side, just kind of give him more a condensed feel, basically, so he can't shoot everybody at once, kind of a deal. He has to kind of pick his targets. And then I also have on the far left side all my chaff just running up this left side going for his war machines. So as you can see in this picture right here, this is his blocks over here. It looks like he has a unit of hammers. I don't have the paper with me. I have it, I just left it at home and I'm at work right now. But he has a unit of hammers. It looks about like 7 wide, looks about close to 20 hammers. In the middle, that's a unit of iron breakers with his general in there, as well as his BSB, I believe. And then on the right, that's another unit of either dwarf warriors with axes, and then behind them, that's another unit of a small unit of 10 hammers. As you can see, he has, in this picture right here, the big overview, you can see that red organ gun. That's a flaming organ gun. The one next to him, that one is a regular organ gun. He has 3 gyrocopters, 2 cannons, and that is that. he goes ahead and he wins the first roll off. So as you can see, my Wolf Rider's obviously vanguarded up. So he's going to go ahead and move his first gyrocopter over here towards the side of my Wolf Riders, obviously, to blow him up. He moves his other gyrocopter over here, same thing. And then he moves his third gyrocopter over there. He doesn't move anybody else because obviously he's a shooting army. He could outrange me at the moment. So sure enough, he's going to go into shooting phase. Both gyrocopters are shooting at my Wolf Riders. They kill off. Actually, did they kill off any Wolf Riders? I don't have a picture of it. I think they do a bad job. I think he just did a piss poor roll. But this one over here definitely killed 3 of my Wolf Riders. His organ guns are both going, and they're shooting at the Mangler. He didn't know I had the -1. He also misfired a little bit, so basically his accuracy got lower. It only did 2 wounds to the Mangler. His second organ gun goes ahead and starts shooting at the Goblins. It kills off only 5 Goblins. His cannon, he gets this really lucky shot, angled upright. It's going through King Koopa into my Arachnarok. So sure enough, he goes ahead and shoots. It hits King Koopa. King Koopa's belly is literally depleted from all the shit that's been bouncing off of it all tournament. Goes ahead and kills Koopa. Bounces right into my Arachnarok. Does 5 wounds onto my Arachnarok. Ouch! Holy shit. That was it though. That was his turn 1. We're going to go to Orcs and Goblins turn 1. My Chariot is charging into his gyrocopter. He's going to flee, I believe. So then my Wolf Riders are charging it to that cannon. And sure enough, as you can see, my Chariot failed. Since I charged through the forest, I believe it was a Venom Thicket. One of them was a Venom Thicket. Oh, the one up north is Venom Thicket, but the one on the right I just charged. So I lose 1 to dangerous terrain, and the other Wolf Riders get in just like so. Over here, as you can see, I'm just kind of, I moved up a little bit. I moved the Arachnarok out of the cannon's view. He's actually hiding behind the building, and I'm of course moving my Mangler up. But as of right now, I kind of see myself as having the range advantage, even though it looked like he might have the range advantage. My Wolf Riders moved all the way up to the side flank of all those units, kind of just to harass them at the moment. There's not much you could do. Magic phase, I got ugly 4 power dice, and I'm like, well, I got no foot with 4 power dice. Let me see what else I can do. Hand a Gork. So I'm going to go ahead and hand a Gork my Night Goblins right up to 8 inches away from his main unit. I'm going to throw out all 3 Fanatics. All 3 Fanatics fly through. 1 falls short of his main unit. 2 of them go right through and pop out the other side of those hammerers. I kill off 5 hammers, and I kill off about 7. I think these are actually Longbeards, not Ironbreakers. 7 Longbeards. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Spear Chucka. Hits a gyrocopter, does 1 wound. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Doom Divers, and my Doom Divers kill off 3 wounds on, or I'm sorry, 3 Longbeards, and that was it. And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Goblins with bows and kill off 1 more Hammerer. It's going to start off his turn. Dwarf's turn 2. He's going to go ahead and charge his Hammer unit into my Goblins. My Goblins are going to stand and shoot. They shoot 3 guys off. That's awesome. But of course he actually failed charge. He charged with his other unit of Hammers or Longbeards or Iron, whatever. I don't know. They're all like, they're so similar to me. I don't get it. I know one's like stubborn, one has a better strength, one's immune to psychology, but I know the Hammers get 2 attacks, but they're all pretty much the same to me. That's me being racist. Awesome. So he does get a charge in here. It is a side flank charge. He's definitely going to wipe out my Goblins here. Shooting phase, he goes ahead and shoots my Mangler with this gyrocopter here. Burns off my Mangler. He's going to go ahead and do his organ gun into my Trolls, and this is when he reveals to me it has a flaming rune, kills off 1 troll. Then he starts shooting it with the other organ gun, kills off another troll. Oh shit, that's hurting me. And then as for this cannon here, the Goblins with their freaking poison dogs and poison spears kill off only 1 dude. He goes ahead and kills 1 guy back. He is losing combat. I charged and I did 1 wound. He is stubborn and he sticks. Okay. Over here in close combat, you can see his Dwarf warriors. They just destroyed my Goblins. They killed off like 5 or 6 Goblins. Goblins are going to run, and they're running towards his gyrocopter. But it is going to start off my turn, and his unit is exposed. I'm going to go ahead and charge. As you can see, my Chariot on the left going towards his gyrocopter that just rallied. My Chariot on the right is going for the other gyrocopter. And he's gonna flee over here. He's gonna flee in from this chariot. I charged with both my savages and the trolls into this unit, and it was just an ugly, ugly charge. Holy shit. Ouch. Granted, we both did this to ourselves. Obviously, he set me up where I could attack his side and rear, but then as soon as if this combat goes in my favor, he's going to charge my side and rear. Oh, man. The fanatics over here, they're just going nuts. One fanatic continues to go through other units, does one wound onto the gyrocopter, the other one just killed itself. And then this fanatic just flies through the units on this side, and he ends up killing off 2 more of the Longbeards. Magic phase, I got 3 power dice. I kept on telling the dice to talk to me. This is like the only time I was like, talk to me, dice, talk to me. Tell me what you want me to do. They give me 3 dice, so I go ahead and I throw up sneaky stabbing, and I choke on the mushroom. God damn it, he takes a wound. Over here, the Arachnarok's crew is going to go ahead and shoot at the hammers. Over here, they do 1 wound. My Doom Divers go right into his Longbeards. They kill off about 4 or 5 Longbeards. And we're going to go to close combat. Close combat, impact hits alone, does 1 wound onto the gyrocopter here. And then the goblins go and they kill off the thing. But he ended up doing 1 wound onto my chariot. My chariot's just going to reform facing that cannon in case those goblins run. Goblins kill off 1 more with their poison attack. He's still stubborn. He's still going to stick. Over here, close combat, impact hits from the big stabber, kills 1 dude. He is going to... How does this work? He's going to challenge with his champ. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to accept it with Krang. So Krang and his giant robot. See, that's the thing. The Lucky Shrunken Head is really Krang. The whole orc is the body that he was always in. But anyways, Krang goes ahead and attacks, or... Yeah, I think we'll get to that in a second. Actually, he goes ahead and he attacks. He doesn't do a wound to Krang. Krang goes ahead and attacks back, and I believe he chumps that guy up, but there's no picture of it. My Lord is attacking. He kills off like 3 more guys. He goes ahead. He does a wound onto the trolls. My savages go, woo! You can see it right now. Holy shit! Oh my god, those savages freaking blendered those dwarves. Holy shit. The trolls go, and basically he's gonna run. I think my shaman didn't even kill him. That's crazy. But he's gonna run. I'm gonna overrun with my savages, and I do not do anything with my trolls. My trolls restrain, and it's gonna look like this. Holy shit. As you can see, the guy on the left, the wrestler on the left, that's mine. He's up 6 steps already. His wrestler on the right's up 3 steps. It's gonna start off his turn. Dwarf's turn 2, I think it was, or 3. I don't remember. I'll fix it when I get there. He's charging double charge with the hammers and the... I think those are the Longbeards. He's charging his gyrocopter into my wolf's ass. My wolves, I believe, might be fleeing or take it, I guess. And as you can see, he got in on everything, more or less. He moves up his other hammers over here. His BSB is that one solo guy hanging out over on the left. That's what it is. Over here, he has his organ gun's going to start off shooting phase. He's going to blow up this chariot. The other organ gun shoots at the goblins. Wipes out the goblins. Holy crap. I think he got like 14 shots or something like that. These goblins over here, they finished off the dwarf. Good job. Actually, the dog finished off the dwarf because the dogs are poison. So we blew up the cannon over here. Good job, Wolf Riders. These Wolf Riders over here, 1 dies, 1 sticks, and doesn't do a wound. He's going to flee. He's in a chase, and nothing happens. Over here, he challenges with some chump. It was exactly a champ, and Krang kills him. The savages are going because he has always strikes last with all his great weapons, and they kill off like 7 of his hammers, because the hammers are the ones that scare me more because they're getting 2 attacks each. And he's gonna go ahead and attack back. Oh shit! Holy shit! As you can see right now, he killed my shaman who only had 1 wound, and it looks like he killed about closer to 12 to 13 of my savages. Oh my god, I'm losing combat. He has a charge, a side flank, he has banner, he has probably a rank or 2. He did more wounds than I did, but I do have the crown of command. I'm going to roll that stubborn. I stick there. I'm going to face the hammers. This means that his Longbeards are going to be out of combat, so they move over an inch. and my savages are good to go for another round. It's going to start off my Orcs and Goblins turn. Blank, 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 blank. I don't know what turn it is because I'm bad at keeping track. My Arachnarok is going to charge into those guys over there. Holy shit. I believe I try to charge my trolls as well, if my trolls are facing the right direction. Over here, you can see I'm charging my chariot into his organ gun. I'm charging my other wolf riders into his organ gun, and BAM! They both get in. That is nuts. Over here, this fanatic goes through his hammerers, through my savages, kills 2 savages, kills 4 hammerers. I'll take that any day. I will take that any day. Oh my god. This Wolf Rider doesn't rally. I think he needs double ones. Magic Phase, talk to me dice. I get 7 dice. I'm like, alright, well, what are we going to do? Hand a Gork. We're going to move the trolls who failed their charge over this way so they could come assist the Arachnarok on the following turn. I'm going to go ahead and throw up 1 dice onto Gazemork and throw up 3 dice onto Fistagork. He stops the Fistagork. He doesn't stop the Gazemork. Gazemork only kills off 1 more of those hammers. Or, I'm sorry. I don't even know how that happened. Not so sure. Not sure how all 3 of them died from the gaze. Anyways, Doom Diver's gonna go. Doom Diver goes ahead and shoots at this freaking thing chasing my wolf. BAM! Kills the thing, the gyrocopter. And then we are going into close combat. Close combat, the impact hits alone from the fucking Goblin Chariot took out the organ gun. He is solo overrunning into the second organ gun, and he gets in just like so. Now granted, I'm looking at these organ guns, and I just see all these guys in the urinal, but I just think it's crew. I didn't realize that's a Master Engineer over there, and I didn't realize that's a BSB over there. Over here, Arachnarok kills off 2 dudes. He's going to go ahead and attack with all his guys. He does 1 wound onto my Arachnarok. My Arachnarok, or his general, on top of the fucking 2 guys over there, is attacking, and holy shit, he has like a great weapon, whatever. I didn't know that was his, like, he was that stout, basically. His general kills my Arachnarok. I just gave him 3 points on that. But as you can see, my Arachnarok killed 5 dudes at the same time because he gets a Thunder Stomp at the same time their great weapons go off. Over here, my savages just wipe out this whole fucking block, and guess what? I'm going to go ahead and, I don't reform. I don't know why I didn't reform. Huh. I don't know. But whatever. It's going to start off his turn, Dwarf's turn, blank, 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 blank. He's going to go ahead and charge here into my trolls. I'm like, ah, shit. And I think that's it. There's nothing to shoot at because we're all, like, running and shit. So he's going to go ahead. Oh, he does charge his engineer into the side of my Goblin Chariot. Okay. Apparently I have a picture of a 4 here. And that is, I believe, that. He's going to get in over here. I did reform my savages. Okay. I'm not stupid. That's what I did. He charged his other engineer into my Goblin Wolf Riders. He's going to go ahead and start off close combat. Close combat, he kills one of the goblins. The goblin fails to kill him. Over here, the impact hits from the my chariot does 2 wounds onto the war machine. He's going to go ahead and attack with his other engineer, and he kills off my chariot there. Over here, he does 1 wound only. I regened a shit ton. He does 1 wound onto my troll. My trolls do 4 wounds onto him. He did charge me. I'm going to stomp, and when I stomp, I kill off 3 more. Holy crap, I am winning combat. He's like, oh, this is not good. And it's going to go ahead and start off my turn, Orcs and Goblins turn 4, I think this is. So my savages, they're going to take that side charge any day, all day. They're going to go ahead and do that side charge. And this is basically an overview of how it looks right now. There's not much on the table. The fanatics are still alive. They're still going around doing their crazy things that they want to do. And Magic Phase dice talk to me. I get 8 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up the Hand of Gork. I get it off. I move the fanatic closer to these guys over here. Doom Diver. I go ahead and shoot the Doom Diver at his BSB. It only does 1 wound onto his BSB. The other Doom Diver misfires, and I don't think he blew up. I think he just misfired. Over here, his close combat, his engineer kills off the last Wolf Rider. Over here, Big Stabba kills off one of the Longbeards. I think that was his banner. And then my guys are going to go ahead and start attacking this guy. We had a big bump where everybody just got knocked off the freaking magnet tray, and that's why everybody looks chaotic. But anyways, We do 3 wounds total to his general. I think he has like 5 wounds. He's attacking my banner because my banner is turning off all his extra runes and stuff. I love this banner for this reason. It fucks up people and they just like waste all their attacks killing my banner. So he goes in and he kills my banner, but sure enough, we ended up killing him due to that. Actually, he's striking last, and at the same time, my banner killed his general killed my banner. And sure enough, as you can see, here's how our wrestlers are advancing. It's going to go ahead and start off his turn, Dwarf's turn 5. He's going to go ahead and shoot his organ gun right at my trolls who are not in a unit, or I'm sorry, not in a fight anymore, and he kills off, holy shit, he did like 8 wounds to the 9 that I had left on the trolls. He almost killed my last troll, holy shit. But sure enough, that's all he has for shooting. These guys over here are basically all he has left. So on my turn, Orcs and Goblins turn 5, my troll fails his stupidity and he runs behind the building. My Orcs are coming up to the side right over there, and this guy's continuously running off the table. Magic Face dice, talk to me. Give me 5 power dice. I'm going to go ahead and throw up all the dice into the foot of Gork. He dispels it with double 6s, of course. And it's going to start off his turn. Turn 6. He's going to go ahead and basically face that organ gun and shoot me. So he's going to go ahead and shoot. And sure enough, he kills off 5 savages. My savages are still alive. Since they failed combat, though, they're not frenzied. And since they're not frenzied, they are able to panic, and I don't have a BSB, and that's what he's banking on. So my turn, I'm going to go ahead and charge at his BSB. He is going to, I believe I failed the charge, to be honest. I think I failed the charge. Yeah. But anyways, my Fanatic, out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere, goes directly through his BSB and his organ gun. Oh, shit. He kills off one of the guys on the organ gun. He doesn't wound the BSB. Magic Face got 9 power dice. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to throw the foot of Gork up. I get it off. He's not going to stop me. I'm going to throw it right here, hitting the BSB and hitting the organ gun. And I stomp and I destroy the organ gun. I roll 4, 5, or 6 to do it again. I get a 4. And I'm going to go ahead and stomp again. And then I go roll a 3 and I stomp again. Or I don't stomp again. But it didn't kill off his BSB. His BSB is still sticking there. I'm going to Doom Diver his fucking BSB. And bam! I get it. I get 6 wounds. Look at that roll. 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5. He cannot ward save that many wards. He dies, and the last guy standing is his other engineer, who's surrounded by fanatics. I shoot my other Doom Diver right at him, and it kills him, and that is game. I finally tabled somebody at a tournament. Holy crap. Actually, I think I tabled the Lizardman army at Blood in the Sun. I don't remember. But anyways, granted, it was the last game of the day, and I didn't do this on the first or second game. I did it on the last game, which really doesn't put me that much higher. I ended up with a decent score. One of the things that kind of pushed me down was the fact that I got bad paint scores, apparently, and I'm calling you out on this, guys. I'm calling, if you guys from WCW are watching this, how in the hell did I get bad paint score? I mean, seriously. Hey, man, whatever. I mean, it could just be because, you know, it's the eye of the beholder, but whatever. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. I actually talked to Fergus about this. Fergus said there was a mix-up on the paint scores and whatever. But it did drop my score down. I'm all the way down to, like, 23rd out of 39. But if I had the paint score fixed, I would probably be closer to 17th place. But anyways, not that it really matters. I was like, I got a tie, loss, and 1 win. But guys, I had a blast. It was such a fun weekend. I really am looking forward to another big tournament where I can just spend the weekend. We stayed at the hotel there, my brother and I, and it was just a blast. I mean, these guys were playing games like Red Dragon Inn at night, and it was a fun game. There was just, like, you know, people getting trashed and just having a good time. It was really just all around a good time. And then there was, like I said, I showed it in one of the other videos, like people dressed up as wrestlers and just people goofing off. It was such, I mean, there was nobody really fighting over stupid rules and whatever. It was just like people were just having a good time, man. And that was that, you know. James was a good opponent to play against. He was fun. He in all honesty, like towards the end, like on turn 4 or 5, I looked at him and I was like, dude, do you want to just call it quits here? Because I don't want to be like the asshole just to keep killing him when he's already like down. And he's like, no, let's keep playing. Fuck it. And I was like, all right, let's keep playing. As for MVPs, oh man, this is a funny one to me, but I'm gonna take the fanatic, with the long chain, because that fanatic ran through his unit like 4 times and then came back and hit all the war machines. That fanatic was cracking me up. He was just like, he didn't die. He was just running through everybody. Even though the night goblins are dead, my fanatics are still alive, so I still have the points for them technically. I got a 25-0 victory on this. My freaking my wrestler jumped to the top of the ladder. I actually found the ladder a fun side objective. A lot of and Fergus, if you're watching this, a lot of the usage of the wrestlers, I liked it better when the wrestler was a character, because everybody got a free hero basically, and then you could give them whatever items from the like 50 points worth of like anything for the BRB or their specific page. I like it when the wrestler was an actual hero. I liked the ladder where the wrestler was going up. The cage match, not so much. I didn't like the cage match as much because if you watch my tag team game with my brother, my wrestlers were still alive. All our wrestlers were still alive. Nobody was killing anybody. It was just kind of like an annoying side fight when the big main fight was really going on. Let me think. The one where the wrestler is an additional bounce spell. I didn't like that because you're trying, like, magic phase as is hard enough to try to use your dice on your spells that you have in your hand, and let alone use it for a bounce spell. So I didn't like that as much. And I can't really think of the other objectives going on. Oh, the wrestler has an actual like flag or whatever. I didn't like that one, the first one, because it was just kind of like, like, yeah, sure, I could capture your flag, you capture mine, but it was annoying. It was in my way. I couldn't get around the wrestler. Kind of cost me the game. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy these videos. I'm really trying to pump them out right now because I really want to get into 9th edition. I'm going to try to do an overview of the Orcs and Goblins book next before I put up my other 2 games that I have on camera, so that way you guys can kind of get my idea of what's going on with my mindset on 9th edition and what possibilities we could come up with, because I would like to start a conversation with most of the guys who actually watch my YouTube videos are Orcs and Goblins players, I believe. So I like your feedback. I like to hear what you guys have to say about that. I know I rambled for a while because I did say my MVP. My MVP was the Goblin Fanatic, whatever. But yeah, I would like to hear what you guys have to say and what kind of combinations we could come up with on Orcs and Goblins. I know I think Evil Ash was one of the ones who said it. If it wasn't Evil Ash, it was either Soren or somebody else. But they mentioned the Goblin Spider Riders are able to scout now. That is fucking awesome. You could put characters on these scouting spiders. That is fucking awesome, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm excited about that. And honestly, I was kind of telling my brother in Facebook messages today that I might have to retire Chickenhead and put a new character on a Spider Rider, because as much as I like Chickenhead, I would like Chickenhead to scout. Oh man. Anyways, guys, if you have any feedback about this game or comments about 9th or anything at all, just leave it in the comment section below. James, if you're watching this, thanks for the game, man. It was a fun game. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share my videos, tell your friends about it, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Take care. Peace.